Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the World GT Championship. I'm Andrew Woodhouse. We start tonight with some sad news. One of our drivers, Dennis Melcher, has suffered a tragic loss over the past couple of weeks. His father, Carl, unfortunately passed away far too young. And we will begin the broadcast tonight with a tribute lap in his honour. All the drivers are going to line up at the end of the pit lane. They're going to go around as a little gesture for him. We're going to be silent throughout as well because they're going to get going in just a few moments' time. But all that remains for me to say is our thoughts are with Dennis and his family at this tough time. And when you lose someone, heartbreaking, it's terrible. But they're never truly gone as long as you remember them. Keep them in your heart. Rest in peace, Carl. You'll be missed. What an amazing show of respect from all the drivers there, and thank you to the organisers for providing that. And we're going to be back in just a few minutes when qualifying starts here at Interlagos in the Race Hub World GT Championship.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides it into 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Welcome back everybody to Apex Racing TV, the Race Hub World GT Championship. Andrew Woodhouse here alongside Alex Simpson and Adam Bath. and the tonight's racing comes from the Interlagos circuit in Brazil. Alex, I'll bring you in first, mate. I know you love this circuit, and we'll get to that in a moment, but what a beautiful showing from all the drivers in the series beforehand in tribute to Karl Melcher.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I was saying off air, I think it's so much more poignant the fact that, we see what this series can be like behind the scenes when they're having a go at each other. So, but when everything is all said and done, and something like this happens, they unify together and put on what we just saw, which was fantastic.
Yeah, massive. Mucho obrigado to them. Adam, it's always sad when anything like this happens, but I know that obviously Dennis's father would want him to carry on with his racing and see how well he can do here tonight. And Interlagos, it doesn't look like it suits the Ford GT massively, but it is a fantastic circuit, and we are in for a good evening's racing, aren't we?
Yeah, Dennis is still a really good driver, so we'll see what he's able to get up to today, and I think a win would top off what is already been a pretty emotional evening for everybody here. We have just got under 1 minute to go, and we'll get on.
Not least us in the commentary box as well.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. It really was.
A minute to go in qualifying then. This is rounds 10 to 12 of the championship as well. We've reached Interlagos, the last sprint race before we get into the endurance race next week at Watkins Glen. We're only through the championship standings. Nico Foggy, brilliant start to the season. He's the only driver to win more than one race this season. He's won 3 of them, and he leads the championship standings. Second is Dave Baker, 72 points behind. You've got the feeling that this is going to be the title he's going to be fighting for now, considering that the one in the BSR-TC is all but gone as Jake Blackwell goes for a spin out of Zila Delago. Matt Bunn sits in third, only 2 points behind him. There's Richie Kafenku fourth, Ross McFarlane fifth, Diogo Melrose sixth, seventh Andy Shield, eighth Christian Rose, ninth Sharon Kaiser, and in 10th place it's Lewis Bibby. Moving over to the team standings, it's Northern Lights Racing at the top of the tree there, no surprises there really. CQR Race Up in second, then CQR Club in third, Club 73 GT in fourth in the Audi R8. A few wins for them this season with Chris Wood and Lewis Bibby. Then we've got Team Mad 2 in fifth, ahead of Team Mad in sixth. So it's almost like 2008 with Toro Rosso doing a better job than Red Bull. CQRS line in seventh, and then Limits and a Youth Energy in eighth, Limit Squad ninth, and then Marileno Motorsports in 10th. Club 73 Racing in 11th, Britstein Motorsport in 12th, Ponty Motorsports in 13th, Torque Freak Racing in 14th, XARD in 15th, and Boosted in 16th place with Cordis Sim Racing in 17th, and Royal Racing yet to get off the mark as the checker flag is out in the qualifying session. And what a lap by Nico Foggy.
You were just saying what good form Nico Foggy has been in this season, Adam, and cementing that there. 4/10 quicker. Alex, around the circuit like Interlagos, 4/10 is an absolute country mile, isn't it?
It is. It's one of the circuits that often I go to knowing all full well that the grid is going to be super close, and you absolutely have to nail your lap in qualifying to to ensure you get where you expect to be. Just seems to be a circuit that everyone can seem to pull all the stops out. So to get 4/10 ahead, that is some doing.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anybody really out there who can. I don't think anybody's still on the lap, Adam. It doesn't look like.
Looking for you now, Pete Newman going into the bits. Lee Woodburn coming across the line to get a late qualifying lap in. Currently 33rd, comes over the line and does not improve. And I believe that is pretty much it. Alex Everett is just going into the Larangina now, up to the top of the hill. And I can't tell if he's done. He might be.
I think, he definitely didn't make it through before the checkered flag. So Everett not on a lap. It says last minute racing on the side of his car, but
he's leaving it to the last minute.
That would have been exceptionally to the last minute. He's not going to make it round. So Adam, if you could take us through the starting grid then for the first round of the evening here at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache.
Got a rolling start, of course, for this one. Nicole Foggy starting on pole position, the only driver to get into the 1-minute 30s in qualifying anyway. Jake Blackhall starting in second position in his McLaren, and Pete Newman in third as well for McLaren, with Ash Sutton fourth and Chris Wood in fifth. Stick Lewis Bibby, Dave Baker just missing out on that magic sixth place in seventh. Matt Bunn eighth, Christian Rose ninth, and Pete Howard in 10th. There's nothing magic about the sixth place, it's just David Baker, but never mind that. Bart Delman starts in 11th, 12th Julian Janowski, 13th Ross McFarlane, 14th Sam Reed, Richard Gafenku starting in 15th place, the man who sits in 4th in the championship, not having the best of qualifyings, but still inside the top 20. Ben Gregory 16th, Kieran Roche in 17th despite not setting a time in practice, 18th Dion Phillips, 19th Stephen Dawson, and 20th place for Tom Jacobs. Stuart McFadden in 21st place, Alex Everett 22nd, 23rd David White, Sharon Kaiser there in 24th place, Clinton Bell 25th, Maciek Sakovic in 26th, then it's Dennis Melcher, car double 8 in 27th place. Never know, reverse grids may work in his favour and that Ford GT might just find itself at the front again. Jason Rowe, car triple 8 in 28th, then Josh Rayfield 29th and Dave Crozier in 30th. Robert Lundgren starting in 31st place with Scott Malcolm 32nd, 33rd Lee Woodburn, 34th Matt Keeber, and then the two cars that didn't set times in the qualifying session. We've got Zachary Buchanan starting in 35th place, and starting at the back in 36th place, it's going to be AD King.
I have to point out something, Adam, I don't know if I've ever seen before. 26th, 27th and 28th places. Maciek Sakovic, car 8, Dennis Melcher, car 88, Jason Rowe, car triple 8. So there we go. So Alex, as we're going towards the rolling start here, do you think that Foggy can use that advantage that he had in qualifying, the pace advantage, and turn it into victory, or is it going to be difficult for him to get away here in front of this field?
Well, I don't see why not, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, just looked really, really strong. I mean, others have looked quick in sort of practice session as well. McLarens might be able to hold on. Obviously, they're quick and straight line. They'll get the slipstream, and they're good at getting the power down. So, could be there as well.
Adam, who's your money on for this?
Got to say Foggy, really. I lost a bit of money at the weekend on a bet that was against the odds, so I'm going to make sure I keep my money this time. I'm going to say Nicole Foggy for this one.
I think one of the reasons, Alex, as well, is the Mercedes is very good in the race, isn't it?
It is. It's very good on its tyres, and I think the McLaren's just a bit heavier. And then they throw the extra fuel into it as well that you need, because it just eats the fuel. I think that's what tends to do it in. That's why it's such a good a car to qualify in, when it's all light. But yeah, just generally it's a bit heavier because of the fuel consumption.
I will say that it does appear that Ferrari and Audi are well and truly in play here as well.
I think the only driver that will ever be slow in a Mercedes is Mark Webber, after watching that Grand Tour video that's been doing the rounds on social media.
I have seen that, that's very good. But yeah, hopefully Nicole Foggy's going to be going a little bit quicker than Mr. Webber did, yes. Here we go then. Pace car is going to pull into the pits. And any moment now, the first round of the Race Hub World GT Championship of the evening is going to be underway as the green light is on. Look at this chaos going down to the first corner. Already into the lead is the McLaren of Blackhall. He's gone past Foggy already, and round the outside is the Ferrari. And there's a bit of contact between the Audis into turn one. They've just managed to get away with it. One of the Audis has cut the course, and there's a spinner, and it's Christian Rose. Oh, there's Bud.
Oh, and a yellow Ferrari spun around as well. In Curva de Sal, it's facing the wrong way. It's Stephen Dawson.
Right,
the whole world coming towards him.
Right in the middle of the course there, Dawson.
Oh, Foggy's been hit by Ash Sutton. Foggy has to take to the escape road on Desigo de Largo, and that's going to allow a few more of the Audis through.
Race-ending damage for Harrod, it looks like, as well. He's off to the side of the course. And I don't know what happened to Pete Harrod, but severe damage. He's not going to be going any further.
Foggy also have a fair bit of damage after that contact. Yeah. I think Sutton's going to have a little bit as well. But he just didn't react to the green lights, did he? Foggy, all that great qualifying just undone. He waited and waited and waited, went green, and everybody else went, and he was like, oh, you know.
Yeah, he's the one. Yeah, he's the one that needs to control the pace, Alex. He needs to be the first one that that flips the switch, and yeah, he didn't do it.
What a start by Jerome Kaiser. 12 positions gained already up to 12th position. Car 76 started down in 24th position, and the Mercedes is now trying to get one of the Ferraris as we go along the front straight to complete the opening lap.
Yeah, you're on Kaiser then. Been good, been strong, the Dutchman. Oh, look at this battle. Got a Ferrari on the inside. That looks like Ben Gregory.
Ross McFarlane through the middle.
Oh, Northern Lights Racing Mercedes going through, and Team Mad Car has to take to the inside curve.
Oh dear.
Oh, the McFarlane loses the car. He goes off, but Kaiser is through. And the Audi, the Club 73 Audi of Reed, now attacking Gregory going down the Retta Reposta, Alex.
Yeah, we're just on screen, just having a look at Rose, just to move up a place as well, past Bart Daleman. And let's just take a quick look at Reed as well.
Oh,
behind.
The Interlagos, it's Everett, and it's it might
as
be,
well.
It might be Roach.
I think you're right, Roach involved too.
What happened?
It was a big one in the Retta Reposta, Adam. I don't know if I've ever seen one like that.
Oh,
Someone else just gone and heard that as well.
Zachary Buchanan that's just been involved. It's the Canadian.
Oh, I think Roach, he goes onto the I think he goes onto the AstroTurf, loses the rear and smacks into the BMW.
Well, it's the Tennant's liveried car, and one of the cars is definitely hammered after that.
Dear me. Yeah, that is not good.
Zachary just got it all wrong, got onto the sort of the runoff area there, and the car snapped on him.
Look at Sutton. Sutton's going to go for the lead here on Blackhole. Blackhole doesn't defend the inside. The British Touring Car Champion up the inside. Candy from a baby there. Jake Blackhole's got no resistance to the Ferrari, Alex.
No, not at all. It surprised me, I have to say. Yeah, I thought the car would have been quick enough to almost defend down in towards turn one.
The Macca is on the attack down the back straight, but yeah, just not defending. You think maybe Adam, he doesn't have the confidence that he can. He's got the pace to run at the front, so he didn't challenge Sutton there.
This might have been a good run out of the exit of John Count there by Sutton, but either way, it looks like the Mercedes is looking quicker than the McLaren as well here in the early going. Nicole Foggy has composed himself after the craziness of the first lap. May have that bit of damage on the front of the Mercedes, but it's not slowing him down here. He's now starting to pile the pressure on Jake Blackhall. That's after the race by Foggy on that last lap.
You won't want, obviously, Sutton to disappear too far, so we'll need to get this move done on Blackhall quickly, I think.
Oh dear, something might have happened between Kieran Roche, Robert Lundgren and Phillips. Phillips
so that was further down the order after Roach had crashed already.
Oh, it's happened in Ferradura, that's what's happened. Dion Phillips loses it on his own, and then does he get collected by somebody? Oh dear,
God,
yes he does.
There's a big one actually there, isn't there?
Collected by the Tennant's car again.
It's Roach, isn't it?
Oh, poor Roach.
Oh,
and then a Team Mad car hits him, and a boosted car as well.
I think he saw the spun Ferrari, did Roach. He tried to avoid it, went into a drift. Nothing he could do, collects him. Yeah, not a good race so far for Kieran Roach. There is a fast repair though, he can come in, he can take that, and he can carry on. What's happened to Dennis Melcher? Because he'd gained a lot of places at the start.
Oh.
And he's down the order, Alex. I don't really know what's happened. Could he have come in for a fast repair? Because he's absolutely nowhere there, and he was up in the top 10.
He has been in for a
he
repair.
did.
Yes, he has.
Yeah,
he has. Because he gained massively from that incident in the first three corners. He got up about 10 or 15 places, and then unfortunately had to go back to the pits. I wonder if that was the aftermath of what happened with the Interlagos, I wonder.
Clinton Bell dropping down the order, and he's had to tow back to the pits. So Clinton Bell was running in 27th place. He's out. Well, until he gets a new car, that is.
The end for him.
That's the Interlagos again.
Yeah, well, it seems to be all happening in turn 4, doesn't it? And see a lot of action there over the years. And this is a nice move in prospect. At least it was a good idea by Zachary Buchanan, trying to get past Scott Malcolm, but Malcolm's experienced, he knows where to place the Ferrari, and he did so there. Good battle between McFarlane, McFadden, Sakovic and Bunn. This is for 16. Ferrari, Mercedes. Ferrari and Mercedes.
Credit to Matt Bunn, he hasn't really dropped down the order too much as Sakovic goes into battle.
Sakovic trying around the outside.
Going into the
as
wall,
well.
one of the Team Mad cars.
Oh, it's Dave Crozier.
Oh, was that just in front of them? It was. What happened to Crozier? Did he lose the rear coming out
I think
of
he just
one?
lost it on his own, yeah. Foggy keeps getting the run, but I have to say, the damage that he picked up on lap 1, that's hurting him. He just doesn't have the straight line speed, and now Chris Wood is trying to get in on the action.
Yeah, Wood in the Audi. He's going to have good straight line speed. Definitely car 90.
Oh, 90 is mighty.
He just can't get past the McLaren, Foggy, at the moment.
Ash Sutton won race 1 at Phillip Island 2 weeks ago when we were down under. Now here in South America.
And that was a battle with Foggy, wasn't it? So Foggy will be desperate to try and get past Blackwell. He's got a nice run here. Can he, Alex, take the advantage with the slipstream?
Yeah, this is it. It just seems to be stalling out, even though he's been this close before, so...
Oh, he's not gaining anything, is he, look?
No, he's going to have to send one up the inside, I'm afraid. It's the only way he's going to do it. That aero's hurting him. He's definitely got the outright speed.
Now. He's just starting to gain a tiny bit now. Hard on the brakes. On the inside.
Still there.
Still there.
Hold your line.
Oh, it's a good move.
Now through Kermit de Solon onto the Retro Aposta. This is going to be Chris Wood's dream here if he can get a good run.
Now, oh, look at the speed of the McLaren though. Without the slipstream, the Mercedes in all sorts of trouble. Foggy has to go deep on the brakes into turn 4. He's got to run Blackhall out of road and out of room. And he cuts across, and look at the Audi of Wood.
Into Ferragura, Jacob Blackhall sensibly thinks against going up the inside there,
Wood,
but now
though,
Chris Wood round the outside.
Round the outside at Ferradura. You've got to be durable to compete in this series.
That's
and
good.
up the inside into
That's very, very good, that was.
Good job by Chris Wood, Alex. That was brilliant.
Great move behind as well.
Baker. David Baker going up the inside of the Audi of Newman.
Caught Newman napping there, didn't he, really?
Yeah.
Newman just left the door open, watching what was going on ahead of him. Said, thanks very much, I'll take that.
Yeah, CQR teammates there as well. So, stable mates at least. Newman won't be happy about that he's lost the place to Baker. Baker, I guess, didn't want to be in 6th anymore,
Wanted to get up there, yeah, he's up to 5th place now. Dave Baker, 2 positions gained. So the McLaren starting to want to get up there as we head towards the halfway point in this opening race. Just 10 minutes to go now. Close between Ross McFarlane, Ross McFarlane, is it? It's Magic Sakovic, Stuart McFadden and Gafenku, yeah.
He was in that group, but he's buggered off from there, it's safe to say. Sakovic, McFadden, Gafenku, it is indeed. We used to see all 3 of these drivers a little bit further up the order, Alex, and I don't think the Mercedes is quite as strong here as it has been in the past.
No, it definitely seems a more level playing field, doesn't it, here in Interlagos?
Here comes McFadden having to defend from Gafenku. And he does it. Oh, does he? Gafenku coming back. He's got the outside line for Ferradura. He might try that. Long way round. Oh, it's very close. Look how clean that is. A couple of inches between them. Gafenku really late on the brakes. He's never going to get it kept. Is he from there? No, he's not. Ambitious move, Adam, but he had to go the long way around there, but that was the long way around.
Almost off the circuit, wasn't it, as he tries to pull it off, and especially going through that part of the course, there's just not enough grip out there for that kind of move to be done. However, there is another opportunity for Gafenku here. He's really going deep into Juncal there. See if he can get a run on McFadden. I wonder if that damage to the front of the Mercedes might just be hindering him though as we go through the final few corners.
Well, if you go on board with Chris Wood, Alex, you might be able to see him closing in down the Retro Aposta on the Mercedes here. Look at that closing speed he's got. If he'd have just got a better turn 1 It would have been right with him. It's important he stays with him through the middle sector, Alex, isn't it? And then gets the run out of Yunxiao.
Yeah, very critical. I don't think. I think that damage definitely has had an effect on Foggy's car. He's just not able to put down the laps like he was able to in practice at all. So, bit of damage there affecting him.
Oh, disappearing slightly as well. Chris Wood. Oh, you see me now, you don't. The two McLarens looking fairly comfortable behind them as well, Adam.
Yeah, we've got quite a nice top 5, top 6 going on here. We've got Ferrari out front, then we've got Mercedes second, then we've got Audi in third, with McLaren in 4th, 5th, and Audi in 6th. So we've got all the manufacturers doing a good job here. The only one we don't have is the Ford and the BMW, sadly, because of the exit of Alex Everett. He is back on the track though, and same with Dennis Melcher in the Ford. But yeah, we've got the top of the manufacturers fighting it out here.
Then this was extraordinary on the last lap as well. Christian Rose was in 7th place, and the gap to the leader, Alex, you won't believe this, exactly 7.777 seconds.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often, does it?
He's closing in.
Weird thing with numbers today. We had 8, 888 and 888.
I think we need to bet concurrent numbers on the lottery or something. We need to bet sort of 11, 22, 33, 44, 55.
Well,
I don't know, maybe.
Chris Wood wants 2nd place as he goes through Desila de Lago, now up into Ferradura, looking up the inside there, but Foggy carries the speed going through, and that will have to be another overtaking opportunity gone here as we now go into the tight and twisty part of the circuit again. Through Pinheirinho, which is turn 9, there it is. And then up through turn 10, this right-hand kink, and then into Bico de Passo, turn 11. Slowest part of the circuit.
I've literally got the hairpin in Portuguese, then Bico de Pato, the Duck's Beak, then you've got
Guglio,
and then Junxiao, which just means junction basically. And will it be at this juncture that Chris Wood gets past Nicole Foggy?
Will there be a slip road for him to get 2nd place?
We know that from Kimi Raikkonen that slip roads don't work around here. So here we go. Chris Wood pulls out to the right hand side. The only chance for Foggy is to cover the inside here, and he has to go really late on the brakes. You see the Mercedes struggling to get slowed down. He did well.
That's him up beautifully here.
He's going to be able to get him surely, Alex, because he wasn't that quick through Curva de Sol, and now the straight line speed of the Audi against a slightly damaged Mercedes is surely going to win through. Or is it? Foggy's late on the brakes, he turns in, there's a little bit of contact, and Foggy tried as hard as he humanly could, Alex, but eventually just too much there was Chris Wood.
Yeah, great overtake. We've got an issue for Pete Newman out there. He's just recovering back to the circuit.
Oh no.
Sure what happened to Newman.
He spins.
Well, he was in 6th place, but he's not there anymore as he spun it on the exit. Oh, he's fighting.
Oh, is it in contact with the Ferrari?
It is. Christian Rose trying to get at the inside of him. I don't think that was Christian Rose's fault at all. It looks like Newman just drops it on entry.
He lost the rear, Alex.
Yeah, no contact.
No contact whatsoever by Rose. Just the pressure put on, wasn't it? Was enough.
Yeah. It can so happen, you know.
We talk about this a lot, don't we? And that's exactly what it was. It was just trying to get on the power Adam too early, too eagerly. And maybe after a hard braking, it kind of, it stresses the tyres a little bit.
Yeah, the rear tyres weren't doing what Newman wanted them to do. And he had to roll back down the hill as the battle for 2nd place again continues to rage on, as Chris Wood now has to do the defending.
Yeah. He nearly loses the back end.
And again.
His tyres might now not be in great shape. If we go on board with Foggy, we'll see, can he close in on the Audi? Oh, it's only a fraction, he closes in. Milliseconds. And into Desida de Lago. Wood gets wide again. The Audi doesn't like the curbs, Alex. Wood needs to stay clear of that. And you can see that Foggy, with the damage, is able to stay with the Audi. Now he has the slipstream. They can't overtake.
Being a proper
Can it
Alonso
surprise
versus
him in the
Massa
middle
battle
sector?
here, aren't we? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The McLaren, which didn't have the top speed, now having to rely on the car in front.
Oh, look how much quicker he is through Magulok.
Oh, he's nearly hitting the Audi going into Junker.
Almost runs into him.
Oh!
And all over the place. It's Chris Wood discovered the opportunity that Foggy needs. Coming out of there and he's through, but is he under threat, Alex, still from the Audi? I think he is.
Yeah, I think he was. Oh, I thought he was going to be safe going into turn 1 here. He had the momentum.
And the
Here comes Blackhall.
The McLaren of Blackhall. What's he going to do? Flames spewing from the exhaust of the MP4 12C and Foggy again cuts
Brilliant.
back, and now the Audi under threat from the McLaren.
Great pressure there by Nicole Foggy. He forced the Audi to go around the outside, and now it's back on again as we head down the Retta Aposta on lap 12.
And the second
Both McLarens trying to get involved. Dave Baker there in 5th place, and now Chris Wood trying to go around the outside through to Interlagos. He might just get it done, and he should be able to have the inside line as we go into Ferradura.
Christian Rose getting involved in this battle again as well in the Ferrari. Ash Sutton doesn't have far to go, just one lap.
Yeah, another lap after this.
7.5 second lead for Ash Sutton. It's about the battle for second at the moment. It's Wood, it's Foggy, it's Blackhall, Baker and Rose. Rose has got a great run on Baker. We might see an attempt by the Ferrari into Pico di Pato. Just do it this time.
Right, one more lap then when we get to the line, and then that will be it to fight over the win. Just checking that is the case.
Very close, you know.
Yeah,
very close.
We've got 1 minute 36 left, 35 left as we cross the line, and it's a 1 minute 31 lap. So you know what, we might actually get 2 more laps in here.
2 more, and that'll be music to the ears of Nick or Foggy. Alex, if Foggy is going to get through here, where does he have to make this move? I'm sensing maybe into turn 4 where he can then use the middle sector to his advantage.
Yeah, I think so. That's where the Mercedes looks like it's strongest, so try and do it through there, build up a half a second lead or so, just enough to be able to defend with on the final lap.
And if you're Chris Wood, what's the key to keeping this second place?
Yeah, absolutely just nail the exits really, just focus, slow in, fast out, make it almost impossible for that Mercedes to get a run.
That's his only chance really, Adam, isn't it? Is if he gets quite a big run, maybe a mistake by Wood, because with the damage he's not going to do it on pure straight line speed.
Yeah, good
in this
first.
party as well, sorry guys. So Rose now has some company, he can't just solely
Bibby.
look at
Yeah.
Baker.
Anjanovski getting a bit closer
Bibby,
as well.
with all due respect to Lewis Bibby, he's not the kind of company you want at the end of the race, Alex, is he?
No.
Because he's going to go for it.
We're queuing up there. We've got 20 seconds to go as they go on the exit. Pico to Pato, and Bibby looking up the inside, going through Mugelio there. So we've got an Audi topping and tailing this field.
The Ferrari though, so strong through the slow sections. Very good in the slow corners at Le Mans. Ash Sutton coming through. Then we're just going to
5, 4, 3. We're going to get another one. Another one.
He has to go again. Then Sutton.
Let's hope we don't have any of those, that clip on YouTube of that motorbike rider celebrating like he won and it hadn't finished.
Seen that one before. Look at this battle. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th.
I've won a
7th.
championship because someone did that.
You did indeed.
So, it was all lost and then it was won.
Check's in the mail, Tim. A bit late, but it's there. Here we go
9
then.
seconds the gap now is for Ash Sutton, and Chris Wood looks like he's just starting to get things under control finally in this battle for second place.
Sutton fortunate that these guys were battling, I think. However, the Ferrari has shown good pace. What's happened?
Well, AD King was off in front of all these guys. I think he might have spun at Ferradura. He's just trying to rejoin the circuit now on a very, very steep bank.
2 laps down, AD King. Not the best of times in this one. But still a very close battle for the final 2 spots on the podium. And I think Chris Wood's going to have enough, barring a mistake. We've seen him make them before. Here the Audi does not like the curbs, but he's got away with it. But coming through to take race 1 of the evening is Ash Sutton for Ferrari, winning here at Interlagos.
Here comes second place, and it's going to be just Chris Wood that holds on. What a brilliant battle that was with Nicole Foggy. He was able to hold his own and get that position there with Foggy third, Blackhall fourth, Baker fifth, Rosing.
Can't deny the damage made the difference for Foggy. However, can't take that one away from Chris Wood. He's one of the only drivers to win a race this season. And Ash Sutton, I don't well.
Oh, Sakovic and Gafenko, look at this across the line. Now, who's going to get this one?
Going to be?
Oh, it's going to be Sakovic just.
By, 600ths of a second.
Very close one there. He must have got a good run out of. Gafenko must have got a fantastic run out of your shout. Now, Dennis Melcher. Oh, he's nearly making some he's made a bit of progress here, Adam, but going to just run out of time to get past the Ferrari.
Yeah, despite the pit stop, he was able to gain 2 positions from that race. Kieran Roche and Alex Everett. Looks like one of the Ferraris is out of fuel. Oh dear, they haven't fueled it for that extra lap. It's Woodburn, and he may be in need of Kim Woodburn to clean up the end of that race.
I don't think he lost. I don't think he did. He lose any positions?
I think he just lost one. I think he just lost one.
I think he lost 1 position on the last lap, but I think he gained 1 because someone else had a problem. A few drivers, I think, struggling on the fuel as well. It was tight with that extra lap, wasn't it? And yeah, they managed to all just about get through. So Adam, if you could take us through the finishing order from race 1 here in Brazil.
Okay, so Ash Sutton takes his second win of the season, and his second race victory in a race 1. Seems to be getting it done there this season so far. Chris Wood finishing in second place. Third for Nicole Foggy, fourth Jake Blackhall, fifth Dave Baker, sixth Christian Rowe, seventh Lewis Bibby, eighth Julian is Janowski, then ninth Sharon Kaiser, great drive from 24th on the grid, and 10th Ben Gregory. 11th for Sam Reed, 12th is Bart Delman, 13th place finish for Pete Newman, started third, had that small spin at Tio Delago, recovered to a 13th place. Tom Jacobs 14th after starting 20th, Ross McFarlane 15th, and then Matt Bunn, who had that spin at the Senna S on the opening lap, recovering to a 16th place finish. Maciek Sakovic just pipping Richard Gafenko to 17th. David White 19th and Stuart McFadden finishing in 20th. Pete Howard finishing in 21st place. Matt Keeber 22nd. Josh Rayfield in 23rd place. Then it's Dennis Scott Malcolm in 24th place for Maranello Motorsports. Dennis Melcher in 25th. Robert Lundgren in 26th place there. Stephen Dawson involved in a bit of chaos on the opening lap, finished in 27th place. Kieran Roche in 28th, few collisions for him today. Then Lee Woodburn in 29th place. Then Alex Everett in 30th, just ahead of Jason Rowe. That was pretty close there, just a few tenths of a second in it. And Dave Crozier in 32nd. And the cars that did not finish the race, Dion Phillips in 33rd, Eddie King 34th, and then Zachary Buchanan 35th, with Clinton Bell getting his fast repair, but then going straight back out again. It didn't go at all well for him there, and he'll be hoping for better things in race 2. However, he will be starting from the back because he wasn't able to be a classified finisher. So time for the first reverse grid of the evening, and if we get a full, it'll be Dave Crozier on the pole.
Okay, let's bring the wheel straight up then and give it a spin. Like 30-second. Yes, indeed. There's no way it's going to get to 24, so 30 seconds, so a large one.
Well, it was the number that we wanted because 32 would be a full anyway, and Dave Crozier is on the pole for race 2. Jason Rowe starting in second, Alex Everett third, Lee Woodburn starting in fourth, and Kieran Roche going to be starting in fifth place for this second race, which is going to be round 11 of the championship.
Well, Team Mad will be happy with that reverse grid draw, and so will Alex Everett. We might be able to see the first win for BMW in the Race of World GT Championship. But we'll see if they can do it as we come back after the break here on Apex Racing TV.
I I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides it into 4. Who's going to be into the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Welcome back to the World GT Championship here on Apex Racing TV. Andrew Woodhouse alongside Adam Bath and iRacing World Championship driver Alex Simpson. And Adam, well, that first race, that's a good battle at the front, didn't it? And well, it was a good battle for second place at least, because Ash Sutton, he ran away with it.
Yeah, once Ash Sutton had got the lead, he never really looked back, and I wonder if that damage to Nicole Foggy may have just stopped him from getting towards Ash Sutton once he got that second place, and in the end he lost that to Chris Woods. So we'll see what happens here in race 2, and just before the break, as you noted, it's been a very good reverse grid for for BMW with their one car Alex Everett's up there, and also for Team Mad and the Mercedes.
Yeah, it has, and Team Mad obviously started the night in emotional fashion, and now they've got a chance. Alex on the front row, Dave Crozier, team principal, and Jason Rowe, and good chance to control the race.
Yeah, Dave had that little mistake, didn't he? And yeah, it's kind of almost got a redeemer from it.
Indeed, and so Crozier first, Rowe second, Everett third, Woodburn fourth, Roach fifth, Dawson sixth, Lundgren seventh, Melcher in eighth, ninth Malcolm, and 10th Rayfield, and got a varied top 10, Adam, and drivers in there that we haven't seen towards the front, and maybe they can get something done here.
See what they can do. Once the safety car pulls away, then we can run you through the grid. Dave Crozier starts on the pole, Jason Rowe second, Alex Everett third, then Lee Woodburn fourth, Kieran Roach in fifth, Stephen Dawson sixth, Robert Lundgren seventh, 8th Dennis Melcher, 9th Scott Malcolm, and 10th is Josh Rayfield. Then Matt Keeber 11th, 12th Pete Harrod, 13th Stu McFadden, 14th David White, Richard Kafenku starting in 15th place, and then 16th is Magic Sakovic, Matt Bunn 17th, 18th Ross McFarlane, 19th Tom Jacobs, and 20th Pete Newman, 21st is Bart Daleman, 22nd Sam Reed, and Ben Gregory 23rd, Jerome Kaiser 24th, Janowski in 25th place, Lewis Bibby in 26th, 27th Christian Rose, Dave Baker in 28th, 29th Jake Blackhall, 30th Nicole Foggy, 31st Chris Wood, 32nd our race 1 winner Ash Sutton, and then the cars that did not finish the race starting at the back of the grid, 33rd Dion Phillips, 34th Eddie King, then it's Zachary Buchanan in 35th, Clinton Bell going to be starting at the back in 36th place.
Coming round you and shout on the formation lap, and Alex, it's going to be important that Dave Crozier and Jason Rowe, at least important for them, that they coordinate this start and both go at the same time, try to get the big jump.
Yeah, and obviously they can't leave it too late so that the green gets called before they're ready. You know, that's exactly what happened to Foggy, and look what happened. You know, damage on the first lap and then compromised and having to try and chase the race, really.
Well,
very key. Get a good start here.
Watch out for the BMW as well, Alex Everett. Watch out for
the
Dennis
pace car
Melcher.
get away, haven't they, as well, which is good.
Pace car is in, they need to go soon. They're going now. Oh, one of the Ferraris is almost a bit eager, but it's a great start by the BMW of Everett. You can also see in the background they're battling hard with Ford, the Mercedes, the Ferrari, and the McLaren around the outside. McLaren all the way around the outside. Who is that? What a fantastic piece of driving by Pete Harrod. Oh, there's contact between Woodburn and Roach, and into Bell and into Harrod.
Oh dear, it's not good for Kieran Roach at all today.
And that's in the curve of the soul. And that. Oh no, it goes McFadden.
A lot of people involved in that again.
He's up on his roof, Stuart McFadden.
Well, Lundgren involved as well. The
few people starting from the pits as well, and they had to wait for these cars that were crashing to get by. So look, here they come now. So
we've seen that before, haven't we?
Yeah.
They don't get past it. It's the pit lane exit. It's the very pit lane exit here at Interlagos, isn't it? It's about for the lead going on.
Yeah, Alex Everett almost had the lead there as they go through Virgulio. He might be able to hold on to it here. The BMW carrying great speed around the exit, the corner.
Is very good in the slow corners. Everett takes the lead. Then the first time this season that BMW have had the lead in the World GT Championship race. Davies, of course, have led many laps, and
oh no, what's happened to Bibby?
We'll be hoping he carries on. Bibby, what has happened?
Well, he's gone off at Bico de Pato, it looks like. Did he do it on his own or did he get help? Oh, it was an LD that got hit into him.
Oh, Bibby's just clobbered a McLaren.
It's Blackhall, isn't it? Blackhall, oh dear, now Blackhall, we know, doesn't
Bibby
like
is
it when...
absolutely Rogered Blackhall there.
Can't
Oh,
find Bibby on the timing screen. I don't know where he is. He's just not showing for me.
Might be
Can't
out.
bring him up.
He's John cowed him into the wall.
All sorts to him there. None of which is good. Now one of the I think that's Richard Gafencu making the move down the main straight on the down the back straight. Sorry, on the Ferrari of
Woodburn.
Woodburn. Yeah, with the pink wheels. Gafencu is through into 8th. Is it 7th?
Gafencu up to 7th place indeed. Yeah. Meanwhile, at the front then, Alex Everett starting to build a nice little advantage here over the two Team Mad cars. 1.2 second lead after 1.5 laps. Stephen Dawson there, the highest of the Ferraris. And then it's Harrod, then Melcher, it's in this Ford. And it is Woodburn. Then it is Gafencu, then Woodburn, McFarlane and Malcolm.
What's McFarlane trying to
battle there?
Yeah, he's trying to make some progress, McFarlane. Behind the Ferrari of Woodburn. Then behind Woodburn, Woodburn defends into Yunshow. Oh, that's particularly smart, but McFarlane makes a bit of a mess of the exit. Still gets the drive. That's how good the Mercedes is on the corner exits. Side by side with the Ferrari then, going through the left-hander, leading onto the straight. It's just an acceleration zone, but he's already through. Look at the power of that Mercedes. And Matt Keeber's going through on Scott Malcolm, Adam, as well. Look.
Yeah. Here he goes into the centre S, and Ben Gregory keeping a watchful eye.
I can hear.
Moke, it's Sutton and Baker and everyone else. That's an amazing scrap actually there as they go for cover the Sol. Sutton's just ahead of
Spinner, it's an Audi. It's a CQR Audi, it's Pete Newman.
Newman, who was in 16th place. How did that happen? On his own. On his own.
That's twice now he's lost the car in this race meeting, Pete Newman. Alex Everett looking very strong, Alex, in the BMW.
Yeah, just pulling away 2 seconds now out front, so just having a little look at this replay. Exactly. That's such a strange place for Newman to lose it. The car was basically out of the corner and away, so no real load on the rear. Shouldn't really have done that. Very strange.
Dennis Melcher up to 6th as well, doing a good job out there in the Ford. Ford's quite an old car now, Adam, and Melcher hustling it along pretty well. He's a strong driver. Almost, he was a runner-up in the first series of the Club 73 Touring Car Championship.
Yeah, punching above his weight really in this Ford. Really, all the other cars around are barely a year or two old now on the iRacing service. This one quite long in the tooth. Just in front, it's actually getting pretty tasty there. 3 wide. There's the McLaren of Harrod trying to get past Dawson, which he does do, but can't get past Jason Rowe, and it's all getting pretty much bumper to bumper as they go through the centre S. And this is just allowing Melcher to close in a little bit on these.
Yeah, Gafencu managed to get past Melcher into the centre S's.
Oh, Melcher off and on again.
Onto the grass. And here comes the McLaren then of Harrod.
Oh,
the inside on the Mercedes, and Gafencu also up the inside on Dawson.
Now Melcher should be able to get him as well.
I think he will. The Ford is through. Ford and Mercedes sticking it to Ferrari there.
And he's going for it.
Although you can see just behind them as well, one of the very fast Mercedes, the Northern Lights racing car, McFarlane. Very quick out there, car number 127.
Melcher up to 5th.
And he's got, look at this 3 wide action. Oh, that was almost a brilliant move there, Alex, by Dawson and by McFarlane.
Yeah, good move from Dennis, but just missed unfortunately what was going on behind.
Oh, it was worth a look on the replay. It was almost a double overtake.
Yeah.
Yeah, McFarlane up the inside there of the Mad car.
Oh, yeah, very good. One on either side.
Oh, around his 80 King. Now, he was in 30th place, so he's not going to drop down the order too much more. Looks like another similar incident to Pete Newman. You do have that compression as you go through Magulio, and the Ferrari seems to lose it.
He's going well, Lady Cake.
Benku very close.
Oh yeah.
Third.
Oh, we've also lost Matt Keeber. Don't know what's happened there. We'll see in a moment. But yeah, Gafenku in the McLaren goes wide, going through to Interlagos.
Might be done and dusted because Mercedes very quick in the straight lines we mentioned. Although Harrod committed to Ferradura. It's through. Does he stay through? He does.
Oh no, Lee Woodburn's out. He was in 10th place.
Was.
What on earth has happened here? Oh, I think
on the screen, is it something with Matt Keeber? Because Keeber's missing his sans bonnet at the moment.
Oh well. Oh, yeah, it was something to do with that actually. Yeah, Woody, you were right. Going through the centre, it's a bit of a weird one here. Just looking back on the replay, Keeber up the inside. Sorry, not Keeber. It's Sakovic up the inside of Woodburn. They make contact. Then Keeber gets turned into it. Keeber goes flying off into the barrier, and it looks like the Ferrari steering's broken because straight away Woodburn knows it's a problem and pulls over to the side of the road, and he's done.
Well, Keeber's dropped down behind Sutton and Rose and Bunn and Reed. Those guys there.
Right, Gafenku versus Harrod again. This is for third place, and he's got it. Harrod through. Or is that him?
Took a few attempts, didn't it? Oh no, Harrod, that's him defending.
Yeah, that's him defending, isn't it? Yeah.
Been defending hard for 2 or 3 laps. You can see the Ferraris going to battle behind them. That's Ben Gregory and Stephen Dawson, but just there you can see it now. And just behind them is the Mercedes McFarlane going to battle with Dennis Melcher.
And the Mercedes goes through, yeah.
He just says, well, after you might be my meal ticket to go and get the top 5.
And Melcher down to 6th place there now. But just behind those is those two, as you were saying, Ferrari versus Mercedes. And is Dawson, Gregory and Jason Rowe. Ben Gregory, 16 positions gained, so that Ferrari, very good job. Biggest mover in the field. I'll give you a few seconds to have an educated guess.
Oh, I know right. That. I know
it's
that.
Ash Sutton.
Everyone would be right.
Yeah, Ash Sutton, 21 positions gained. 3rd highest Ferrari. He's in 11th place at the moment.
Clinton Bell's the 2nd highest. 17 positions gained for him. From 36th on the grid, is now 19th. Very good effort after the terrible first race. I don't think you'll mind us saying that, because it was.
Contact between the 2 Ferraris a bit further back. Christian Rose and Matt Bunn.
Our teammates.
Well, the team speak will be going into meltdown. As here comes one of the Audis as well. That is Chris Wood. Josh Rayfield dropping down the order as well. Don't know what's happened to Josh, but this battle's fantastic here as we come across the line. The 2 Ferraris trying to mug the Audi.
Good speed on the Club 73 Audi. No, the Audi's trying to mug the Ferraris here, mate. And he has.
Oh,
he's lost the rear a bit though.
Mugged himself.
A little bit. Blue curve of the soul. He's got the run as Wood on Bunn. He's very little on the brakes into the Interlagos though. Oh, he's got a nice exit. Very good exit, the man who finished 2nd in race 1. So he started down in 31st place. 32 cars were reversed. Dutton going up the inside of Rowe.
Someone stationary there as well. I don't know who that was.
Might have been a lapped car. I'll look for you, Alex. Stationary.
Stationary?
Going into the first of the hairpins.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Was it McFadden? Was it an orange car?
Not really sure. I think it was a Ferrari.
It could be McFadden. Keeber having a move.
McFadden's in about the right area of the track, which I've got going.
Keeber trying to get a move done on Buchanan.
Yeah, and Keeper carrying on after his trip to the wall going through Curve of the Sol. That's why the front of the car's missing. But it's not stopping him, and we've got 8 minutes to go. And he's trying to get past the Ferrari there of, Keeper trying to get past Buchanan as we go into the first corner.
Nothing
Foggy.
stopping.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Foggy trying to get past Kiva as well.
Yeah, Foggy's down the order, isn't he, in 26th? He should get through fairly quickly, Nico Foggy. At the speed that he's got this evening. Draws alongside Kiva. Going to go through on the brakes. Kiva's fighting hard here. They've raced the whole BSRTC season, not together, but in different teams, Kiva and Foggy, against one another. It's Foggy that comes out on top. Good battle here, still between Chris Wood and Matthew Bunn over 22nd position. Lapping Lee Woodburn. Did a bit of bother, he's one lap down.
Good battle.
Forward actually, Jeroen Kaiser and Dowman. Sorry,
maybe even a bit further than that. Battle for second place on between Pete Harrod and oh no, not Dave Crozier. It said the two Mercedes.
Yeah,
I apologise.
No, it was Pete Harrod and Dave Crozier.
But Gafenku now through into third. That's just happened going into the centre S.
That's in the space of the last lap. Harrod's Crozier's lost 2 positions. So he's down to 4th. Gafenku the 3rd. Behind them is McFarlane. 5th. Melcher 6th. I think it has worked for Dennis, hasn't it? Alex trying to get that slipstream off the Mercedes.
Yeah, it seems to done. Having a good race anyway, up in 6.
Good to see that. But after all he's been through recently.
No one's touching Everett though, are they? 6.7 seconds clear now.
Oh, fantastic work from the BMW driver. Good battle between the Mercedes of Kaiser and the other Mercedes of Rowe and the other Mercedes of Pat Dowman. 3 Mercedes going at it.
A close battle here. This is between about 5 cars. We've got Sam Reed, we've got Christian Rose, we've got Stuart McFadden, Clinton Bell and Matt Bunn. All very close indeed.
Rose was thinking about it. Dawson actually went for it.
McFadden, of course, is a lap down, so he needs to get out of the way.
Oh yeah.
So it's Clinton Bell having a look, not Stephen Dawson. Good luck.
Bunn's not going to be happy with that, is he?
Not really.
Oh no, it's Malcolm. I apologise. That is a position.
Oh, no,
yeah,
that's
that is
a position.
Malcolm.
McFadden is a lap down, but he got lapped a bit earlier on. McFadden's just coming through Magulo, so you weren't far off though.
I was going to say he had better sense than that, but yeah, Dave. Last time I was racing with him, the rest.
Crozier again.
Well, no, that was the time before. We were racing with him in the end. Yeah, Crozier dropping down the order, it looks like.
Yeah, Ross McFarlane through, and now Diogo Melro fancies his.
Crozier's having a look up the inside. Look at that.
And he's back through.
Oh, good move there. Very good move by
Melcher's going to go through as well.
He saw that coming a mile off Alex and he read it.
Yeah, absolutely. And just cut it back, didn't he? Thanks very much. And Melcher just picking up and saying, well, if you're going to give me a spot, I'll take it.
It was good to see Dave having a go back though. I mean, so often, you're against one of the front runners, you lower down the order. So often they don't try to get back through, but good to see that attempt on the brakes. It was a good one. Made the corner, but just a little bit wide. Not long to go really, Adam. Just about 4 minutes, 5 minutes maybe. Nice plain sailing for Alex Everett. Alex, do you want to take us through a lap actually with Everett? Is he going through? Is he going through pretty much uninterrupted?
Yep, let's do it as we head down towards turn 1.
Yeah.
Center S, late on the brakes. Track dips away to the left, easy to lock up that inside left-hand tyre, hook up the apex there. Don't run too wide so you can just straighten off the second corner. That'll give you the best drive through turn 3. And the BMW looking good. No hint of any traction control kicking in. Down towards turn 4, lay on the brakes. Try and hook up the car over this inside curb. That allows you to get on the power just a bit earlier. That was great from Everett. The BMW does look good through those sort of medium speed corners. And we're going to swing it over to the right, double apexed corner here, hit the first one, get it back for the second. Again, the BMW going to come into its own there with its downforce that it has. Very slow corner Now for the right. Swing it back to the left, use the curb on both corners. There's lots of camber there that helps pull the car around. Get on the power nice and early. Again, use the exit curb and early on the brakes for the next of the hairpins. And that's another corner that you just want to hook the wheels onto the curb. It just helps rotate the car. It's downhill left-hander, flat out in the Formula 1s. And yeah, not so much in the GT3 BMWs in the final turn. So easy to understeer. But a great line from Everett, and actually a really good lap, and I wonder why he's leading by 6.5 seconds.
Let's see what he gets then as he crosses the line. 1:34.6 was his previous lap. That looked really hooked up and good. 34.8, but all his lap times, in fact, Alex, bar the first lap, have been in the 1:34s, so good consistency there.
Yeah, very good indeed.
That's what happens when you get out on your own. He's a very good rally driver, is Alex Everett, Adam, and
Yeah.
not needing that, using his tarmac rallying expertise.
Dawson and Baker, sorry guys, just to interrupt. Side by side into turn 1. Baker round the outside.
And yeah, that's Baker through into 8th position. Now 19 positions gained for Baker so far in this race. Really had a good job so far, the McLaren, who's looking settled around the circuit. And yeah, Alex Everett, he did a very good job of absolutely humiliating me and Andrew Woodhouse in the BSR Rally Championship that we did briefly.
Wasn't that difficult, but he did.
Not that by the end I was crashing on purpose just to get the rally over and done with.
Did a brilliant job. Did a brilliant job of that. Excellent in the rally cars. Excellent out there on the track today. Now, going on further.
Baker and Sakovic, wheel to wheel here for 7th and 8th. Baker's not stopping yet. He's like watching Daniel Ricciardo try and get through the field here.
Baker
through.
Trying to squeeze Sakovic onto the smallest part of the track that he dared. Sakovic doing the... oh, somebody's off. It's an Audi. It's Bibby. Lewis Bibby loses it through Magulo. He comes across Yun Shao here.
He's already taken out Jake Blackhall, hasn't he?
A slow down penalty as well, surely, and it comes in a Stewley and Janowski side by side with him. Let's see if Janowski gets the move done into the first corner. I think he will. I said he's just a tad quicker. Both men are brave on the brakes usually.
Oh, what a move by Jerome Kaiser, by the way. I've just seen him do an overtake on Stephen Dawson to get the Mercedes into 9th place.
By your own. Comes back Dowman. Gonna have a go into the Interlagos up the inside. Very late on the brakes. Gets it stopped, and that's nice. From Bart Dowman. That's up into 11th position. Dawson dropping down the order a bit. Oh, look at this Baker. Oh, Baker's been hit by the Mercedes of Sakovic.
Oh dear. Well, he was trying to get the positions, Dave Baker, and round the outside, but the Mercedes of Sakovic, does he just miss the corner, miss the apex? And he hits the right rear of Baker, and nothing the McLaren could do there. Thankfully, gets going again. He has dropped down to 18th place.
Well, how long's left of the lead there, Alex?
White flag is out, so this is the last lap.
Here we go. Alex Everett coming across. He's going to take the win in round 2. And it's the first win in the World GT Championship Season 2 for BMW.
Pete Howard did a great job as well. Richard Kafenku all move forwards. McFarlane 14 spots up as well. Got any battles going across the line? That's this great little cluster here, around about 11th. And then Chris Wood and Nicole Foggy, they're actually side by side.
He's going to get it in line. It's going to be...
Oh, that's Wood, I think.
Wood by a few, from 300ths of a second. Yeah, that was very close at the end.
Oh, what's going on with Tom Jacobs? Final lap of the race. That limit squad Ferrari's a mess. Something went on there.
Thought he might have been out of fuel for a second, but no, he's... oh, yeah, that must have been...
He went off in Magulio and did a bit of grass trekking and ended up back on the track again.
Been the final lap for Jacobs, having a problem.
Oh, yeah.
No Chaz Draycott this week, but Limit Squad not having a good good meeting. Josh Rayfield, in fact, following him home it's going to be in 31st place.
Well, we saw what happened with the reverse grid for race 2. The Team Mad cars getting at the front, and they had, well, a few cars in the top 10. We'll see if we get a big reverse grid number again. This might help Limit Squad to get a strong result for the final race.
It could indeed. We did have that, didn't we, on the previous one? And just waiting on Eddie King. What's the line in the Ferrari? Over the line he goes. Great performance by Alex Everett. First win for BMW. We said that Interlagos might suit the car, Adam, and it proved that it did indeed.
Yeah, I remember back a few years ago now, I was able to get a win in a BMW at this circuit, beating like some McLarens and all that. It was probably split 4 or something, but the BMW did suit the circuit, and it looks like nothing's changed even now. And Alex Everett doing a great job to get BMW's first win of the season.
Indeed, he has. If you take us through the finishing order, then the final results from round 2.
Okay, so Alex Everett takes his first win of the season, BMW's first win of the season.
Sorry.
What's happened?
Did you just see Everett's celebration?
Alex Everett, well, let's have a look.
Oh dear, watch it back. You gotta laugh.
He's on the start line as well.
This is what happens when you try and do a donut with traction control turned on. Turn it off, damn it.
Come on. Turn off the traction control. You have to hold it down for 10 seconds.
That's the worst stuff.
It gets going.
Yeah, it's a very good drive. That's one of the worst celebrations I think I've ever seen.
Almost bad as one of my spin turns at Zandvoort. But we'll...
Nearly.
Oh, nothing will be as bad as that. Alex Everett takes the win then. We may as well DQ him for that donut effort. But he looks like a donut now. Alex Everett wins. Northern Lights Racing, though, that is their first, second, 4th win of the season now, with 2 different cars, the Mercedes and the BMW. Pete Howard finishing in 2nd, 3rd Richard Kafenko, 4th Ross McFarlane, 5th for Dennis Melcher. Top 5 result for that old grandfather of a car. That 4's doing a great job. Ash Sutton finishing in 6th, Dave Crozier 7th, 8th Maciek Sakovic, 9th is Jerome Kaiser. And then 10th, Bart Dellman. 11th, Stephen Dawson. 12th, Jason Rowe, after starting on the front row. Unintended. 13th, Julian Janowski. 14th, Lewis Bibby. 15th, Christian Rose. 16th, Ben Gregory. 17th, David White. 18th, Dave Baker. 19th, Matt Bunn. And 20th for Chris Wood. Real shame for Dave Baker, because he could have possibly even got a top 6 if it wasn't for that contact late on. Then it is Chris Wood in 20th. 21st, Nicole Foggy. 22nd, is Clinton Bell. Sam Reed 23rd, Scott Malcolm in 24th with Zachary Buchanan finishing in 25th. Then Pete Newman in 26th, 27th for Matt Keever after that crash at Curva de Sol. Then Kieran Rush in 28th, and 29th Jake Blackhall started there. 30th for Josh Rayfield, 31st Eddie King, Tom Jacobs in 32nd, and then the cars 1 lap down or more. Robert Lundgren a lap down along with Stuart McFadden. The Woodburn, so it will be Woodburn on the pole. We get a full reverse grid, 35 cars there, and Dion Phillips in issues. So, yeah, over to Alex for the final reverse grid of the evening. Yeah, 35 is the magic number for the full, and we'll see if we get it here for race 3.
Yeah, here we go then. I'll spin. Augusto Kumo for the updated wheel. Where are we going to end up? Might be 30th, it might just sneak to 22nd. Oh, come on, that's like... You can blow on that and it'd be 22nd, but it is 30th.
Well, 30th is going to be Josh Rayfield. He's going to be on the pole position. Jake
And you were right.
Was I?
Limit Squad getting on pole. You were.
Well, there we go. There you go.
You were right.
Well, if any other teams want to get involved in that, then send me a message.
He's not going to read it.
No. Okay. Jake Blackwell 2nd. He's going to be happy with that as well. Car 96 starting in pole. Car 97 starting in 2nd. What is it about this evening? Kieran Rush starting in 3rd. Matt Keever 4th. Pete Newman 5th.
You can send any of your bribes to Apex Racing TV, YouTube, the internet.
That's the address. Yeah.
That is the address. Like I say, we may not read the the letters unless they've got bribes in them, so it would be mostly appreciated. So we're going to see how Josh Rayfield gets on in that limited squad Ferrari as he takes pole position. Jake Blackwell back at the front of the grid, as we said. And it'll be about time that he sheds the bad luck and gets to victory lane. We'll see if he can do that. When we come back after the break here on Apex Racing TV, it's the Race Hub World GT Championship.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides it into 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Welcome back to the World GT Championship here on Apex Racing TV. Race 3 of the evening, the final one, and Interlagos circuit in Brazil. Andrew Woodhouse, Alex Simpson and Adam Bath. And Adam, well, the rolling start is only moments away.
Yeah, and it's the rookie Josh Rayfield starting on pole position. I say rookie, he has a rookie licence, so he must be relatively new to iRacing or, well, something else. I don't know, but it is Limit Squad that's starting on the pole position, and it's Jake Blackhall in second. He'll be hoping for a better result after getting tipped out of the way at Juncal, the corner that we're going through just now. Rest of the grid, Kieran Roche in third, he's hoping for a better evening. Race 1, Race 2 have literally been a nightmare, really. Matt Keever in fourth, then Pete Newman fifth, Zachary Buchanan, the Canadian, up in sixth, seventh Scott Malcolm, eighth Sam Reed, ninth Clinton Bell, and 10th on the grid is going to be Nicole Foggy as we are on our way to the line to get the green light now.
Yeah, indeed. So 20 more minutes. Final 20 minutes of the evening. About to get underway when Josh Rayfield drops the hammer. The pace car is going into the pit lane. Any second now, we're going to get the green. We do. Here we go. It's a great start by Rayfield. Brilliant. Now, he's going to go into turn 1 with a huge advantage. Second place is Roach. Oh, Blackhole's going around the outside into turn 2. Beautifully done by the McLaren.
Oh dear, off and over goes a Ferrari. Ferrari flipping over, it's Ash Sutton. Now it all starts with Janowski going onto the grass and then back onto the track.
AD King in the background.
AD King's car is destroyed.
Oh, his engine's blown as well. Dave Crosby's only just been released from the pit lane. Like Stephen Dawson's been in the walls as well. Might be crabbing slightly. The Mercedes with damage, that's McFarlane. Quite a lot of cars damaged here. Leading then still is Josh Rayfield. Jake Blackhall in second, Kieran Roach in third, then it's Keeber. Oh, Keeber very wide, but in fact it's Buchanan. Fourth, then it's Keeber.
Foggy, 5 positions gained. Keeper just dropping down the order. Oh, he might have vanished, I don't know, but he is still apparently in there in 7th place.
Need to be really slow through that infield section, Matt Keeber. BSRTC race winner, Matt Keeber, and Nico Foggy is the danger man now, I think, Alex. I know Blackhall is up there, but Foggy in that Mercedes completely undamaged. It's going to be difficult for them to keep him behind, and Jake Blackhall going through. He knows he has to get this done now on Josh Rayfield into the centre S, and the Australian driver gets the McLaren stopped beautifully.
Yeah, good move there, and you're right, he does need to do it now because Foggy will be coming, and there's what's he got, 3.9 seconds over him at the moment, so you know it's going to take him a little time to get through these guys as well, so he just needs to really push on.
Oh! A bit of afters there. Bit of handbags between.
Guys are out. Oh, look at this as well on the back, on the straight.
Oh, there's quite a few cars around, isn't there?
Row.
Oh, big one with Sakovic. Sakovic into the wall. He comes back on. He's in the middle of the course again. Oh, he's off the track, luckily.
Now, what happened there?
I've absolutely no idea. He's... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, dear me. Your own car.
his own colleague, I think.
Oh, Alex, please, that is one of the most hilarious things I've seen in quite some time. Have a quick look.
Jumping back now.
Oh, on board with Kaiser.
Tell us what happens, Alex, please, because it's just ridiculous.
Kaiser obviously recovering from a spin of his own. You can see his teammate up there on the left. Camera switches.
Break!
Oh dear, oh my god, talk about... Absolutely T-bones him, but yeah. What can he do, you know?
It's the slowest crash I've ever seen in GT racing, but it is... I'm sorry guys, but that was definitely worth the name and shame.
Rayfield loses second place.
Oh no. Someone's gone, it's Christian Rose. Why is he stopped on the centre S? Did he get hit?
I don't know why he stopped.
Oh, he got hit by none other than The
Oh,
Ferrari of Kiva. No, not Kiva.
No, it's not
Gregory.
Kiva, it's Gregory, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah,
it's all
it
kicked
was
off here.
Gregory. He missed his braking.
Someone's off. It's Kiva.
Oh, it's
Kiva
Melcher.
now.
Melcher's surrounding the Interlagos, and he's over.
Kiva in
To
there
the
as
air
well.
is Melcher.
Are they Are these connected? Right, let's have a look.
I don't know, Adam, but all I can see is a 4GT flying through the air. Oh, Melcher, I think he just loses it, you know?
Oh, dear,
Yeah, he does.
dear. Oh, he's landed.
And then gets
Loses.
absolutely smashed.
Loses the... Oh dear. Well,
Back end of the car's gone.
It's not good. He will get a fast repair if he can tow back in time, but it's going to be particularly difficult, I think.
Well, while all that's happened, Nick Foggy is now in second place, 3 seconds away. He was half a second quicker than, 6 tenths of a second quicker than our leader on the last lap, Nick Foggy. So he is closing in on the McLaren. Now he has got to close down 3 seconds.
He hasn't got a lot of time, and Jake Blackhall is a very fast driver indeed. Josh Rayfield's got back past Kieran Roach, but now he's obviously lost the place to Foggy, so...
That game nothing.
Goings on there. Sam Reed and Chris Wood go together now, Adam, as well.
2 Audis doing well. And they're looking up the inside there going into Tessida Del Lago. Sam Reed and Chris Wood. Chris Wood, who is a winner in this season so far. He won at Spa, race 3.
Yeah, he did. First Audi win of the season. And just the... 2 Audi wins, is it, so far?
You
and having a look again.
Right, yeah.
Having a look again is Reed.
Over
Chris Wood
Audi.
is very quick. Of course.
Over Audi win is Lewis Bibby back at Snetterton last week.
Look who's joined in the party as well, the Ferrari of Matt Bunn. In 7th position. Down this
That's
group of 4.
top 6.
Behind him is Dave Baker.
Baker 5 positions gained. 5 positions gained for Matt Bunn as well. So these two have followed each other through the field nicely. The McLaren though is some 2 seconds away. Pete Newman, while he's had 2 issues in both races so far tonight, the second one in race 2 was a really weird where he lost it on the exit of the corner. So hopefully he has a better race 3 here. He's having one at the moment-ish. He's in 9th, but that is 4 positions lower than where he started.
Look at this battle for 3rd place, Alex, now.
Yeah,
We're
really
going to see
starting
some
to
goings on at
heat
the
up.
end of the straight. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Rayfield did well, didn't he, to get back into 3rd. The guys all just trying to get by now.
Ferrari, Mercedes, Audi, and Ferrari. Going up the hill towards Ferradura. Dennis Melcher has got back out. He's 1 lap down, but still in the fray. Oh, big crash! What is that? Well, that sounded like it was on the main straight.
It would be.
No, it was something on the main straight, I think.
Oh, trying to track it down for you.
I think it might be AD King coming into the pits.
Oh, he crashed in the pit lane. Oh, God.
Yeah, he did.
And that's right above the
Ferradura.
infield section, isn't it?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's why we heard it, like it was right next to us. Oh, Matt Bunn going for a move.
Lost the rear.
Oh, I remember DC doing that in his final race of McLaren. Or something similar anyway.
Well, on his final race at Williams.
Oh, and on his final race for Williams as well. Yeah.
Dave. Oh, Dave.
Oh, Lee Woodburn's crashed out, and that is at Ferradura. Oh, he's got going again though.
You just cursed Lee Woodburn then, didn't you?
Yeah.
You were determined it was going to be him.
Oh, and a big one.
Oh, Bunn just spun.
Bun spun.
Oh, Matt spun.
Matt spun Bun. Right, through the first corner, centre S.
Oh dear, turn 2 for Matt. Been having a pretty good series so far.
Don't know if he got hit there. Maybe that might be lag, I don't know.
Well, he might get hit again because he's got Gregory behind him now.
Might be netcode. I don't know.
Who was it with?
It's with the Audi of Sam
Oh,
Reed.
the inside goes Harrod. That's nice. Oh, he might get 2 for 1 here.
Oh, White and
Everett.
Everett, yeah. Big crash.
Oh, Bun loses the car and he almost goes into Harrod. And Gregory
There's a
nearly
Ferrari
tapped-
off there.
Oh, and yeah, there's all sorts going on.
Don't know
We'll
who
watch
that
this
is.
replay back of Everett and
Oh.
having a crash, and then we'll quickly switch up and see what happened to Bunt.
Harrod's gained 3 places, Alex, in 3 corners. 4
Oh, there's a
corners.
late move into turn 1.
Can't tell
Turn
who's-
3, sorry.
Yeah.
Have a look at this one. Harrod going to go around the outside. Oh, yeah, you see, Bun just got over the curb, didn't he? And the car was just drifting more than anything around the outside. Bit of contact. Good move.
They're still going down the main straight.
Yeah, here we go. This is
Bunt's got a nice run on him, Adam.
10 minutes to go then. We'll see what happens. Over the line we go to start lap 7.
Not
He's looking
defending.
to the inside map, Bun going into the centre S.
Harrod's not. Oh, he's not going to make it, surely. Oh, he does.
Oh.
Brilliant.
How about that? That's like Daniel Ricciardo on that Sauber or whatever it was
I
last
thought
week.
he had absolutely no chance of making it into the corner there, and that was brilliant from that. Fantastic.
Kieran Roche is under pressure now from the Audi and he's through. Kieran Roche in the space of a few corners has now dropped down to 7th position.
Yeah, and Wood trying to go up the inside of Rayfield into Ferradura. Rayfield all the way around the outside. If he can get this one done at the brakes, it'll be very good indeed. He's still going to be there if he can power out of the right-hander. Oh, he's still got a small overlap, but very good driving all round. And Chris Wood, as you said, Adam, race winner early on in the season, and showing why just there.
Job there, and he's now up into 3rd position. Nicole Foggy is only 1.2 seconds away from Jake Blackhall with 9 minutes to go. He was 0.6 of a second quicker than Blackhall on that last lap as well. That Mercedes with no damage on it, he is absolutely flying, and he should be with him before we get to the end of the race.
Well, we're now seeing Alex, the cars that were at the very front of the grid in qualifying go into battle in a straight fight. It's going to be very interesting to see who comes out on top.
Yeah, this should be brilliant. 1.1 seconds at the lead, and then this pack behind. They're
he
all
gained
going
9
at it.
tenths. He
Yeah,
gained
gained
9
9
tenths
tenths
that
on
time. 6 tenths on the previous lap, 9 tenths this time round. What is happening to the McLaren out there? The tyres? Is it Foggy just hooking these laps up? Should we go on board with Foggy, see how he's doing, Alex?
Do it.
Him closing down the Australian. And you can still see the fire coming out of the back of the McLaren under braking. Unbelievable. Oh, look how much he's closing, Alex. It's corner by corner, this.
Yeah, just looking very comfortable in the car, isn't he, right now?
Very smooth as well. Have a look at the steering wheel. Not a great deal of movement on it. And that's the sign of somebody whose car is... His car is exactly where he wants it to be, Alex. Just turns into the corner, he makes one movement. Maybe a tiny little correction, but he's not sawing away at the wheel. And now he's firmly in the slipstream.
Yeah, he's not having a couple of bites, is he, at the corner, trying to get the car in or anything. Turns and goes. Totally hooked up.
That's what the Mercedes is like, though, isn't it? It's a good car like that. Oh, and he almost runs into the back of him. Now he's right with him. We're going to get flambéed at him in a second. We're that close.
Going through Curve Assault then, lap 9, 7 minutes to go, and 31.2 there by Foggy. 0.8 of a second quicker yet again, and he's in the slipstream as we head down the Retta Aposta and into Tecido de Largo. Not yet, says Nicole Foggy, but then he might be able to set up Blackhall here going through turn 4. Look at the run he's got. He's almost eating the back of that rear bumper there on the McLaren.
He's almost eating rear bumper. The McLaren is heating his front bumper as the exhaust fumes come out, and like I said, the fire licks from the rear exhaust of the McLaren onto the front of the Mercedes AMG. DQR Race Hub versus Northern Lights Racing. And we've been impressed by Northern Lights Racing, Alex, throughout 2017 and in the GT Championship as well. These two drivers, Foggy and McFarlane especially, looking very strong indeed.
Yeah, and this is just another race, race meeting to show it, really. Will he have an opportunity this time? It's closing in. So much easier this time without that front damage that he had last race on race 1.
Yeah, he actually can make some progress in the slipstream. Blackhall does not like to defend the inside line here. He might pay for it again. Oh,
He's brilliant on the brakes, isn't he, Jake Blackhall? That was fantastic there.
Brilliant.
And that shows that he doesn't need to defend because he's confident on his ability in the brakes. Maybe that's the McLaren saving grace.
Could be, but if Foggy commits to the inside, Alex, then potentially Blackhall's outside manoeuvre might not work.
Yeah, you're right, because he just won't get.
He really,
You won't be able to
Foggy
sweep
really
in, will he? Yeah.
If Foggy really puts the car, exactly, if he really puts the car in Blackhall's way, he might even have a go into Ferradura, but very narrow part of the circuit there. We've seen quite a few incidents there over the years, Adam, including Esteban Ocon and Romain Grosjean.
Romain Grosjean, yeah, we saw Sutton and Shirley as well have a moment there 8 years ago. Oh, what's happened with Bibby? Bibby was in 6th place. He's
Sounded
off.
like a spin. Was it a spin?
Ferradura, yeah, you're right.
I heard it from miles away. That's how. I heard it from watching Foggy and Blackhall 10 seconds up the road.
There was a disturbance in the force.
Was indeed.
And
that was not the corner that Lewis Bibby was looking for.
And Blackhall could be about to force his way into the lead with 4.5 minutes to go. Now he's got a fantastic run on the McLaren, and surely Blackhall now feels the need to do some defending.
Feels the need for speed. And he's not got enough, because here comes Foggy up the inside, flying through. And that was easy, wasn't it? And that was exactly what I was talking about, Alex. He blocked the line, and Blackhall, well, he couldn't really go around the outside. He couldn't really do a cutback. He was kind of stuck on the outside line.
That's it. Oh, good battle as well with Sam Reed and Rayfield.
Oh my! Sorry, I was looking at a different battle. Gregory versus Bunny were knocking 7 bells out of each other down the back straight.
That doesn't surprise me.
Who's that into the wall? Pink Newman.
Oh,
He's had a meeting from hell, hasn't he?
He's had an awful meeting, Newman. Oh, look at the front of his car. Hear me. Not long to go for Newman, but well, he'll wish the season was over at this point.
Flog the car to the people when you leave the track, because that ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, just give it to anybody. Take it home put it in the skip. Rayfield still. By the way, what a job Rayfield's done, Alex. Starting on pole.
Oh, fantastic.
I didn't think he would still be in the top 5, but here he is. But now comes the challenge, because here comes Sam Reed, David Baker, Kieran Roach, Bart Dowman, and to continue the Star Wars theme, Rayfield, he might have a bad feeling about this.
But well, when you look at Pete Newman's car, have you ever seen?
Well, he might be. Put it this way, he might be a little bit fearful at the minute, and fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to crashes. Here we go then.
Oh, over the line we go then.
Down the outside goes Sam Reed. Oh, Rayfield was slow on the apex. Oh, he's going to go around the second part. He goes around turn 2. Well, indeed, and it came from a slight, not a mistake as such, but maybe a misjudgment. But here comes the McLaren of Baker. Car 6 getting interested.
That bun's out as well. There's another crash.
Oh my word.
Goodness me.
This is close. Up into Ferradura. Surely it's Reed's to lose now. Rayfield doesn't need to get greedy on the brakes. And he doesn't. Oh, he needs to be careful. He's got the McLaren on the inside.
Oh, and on the
Through
inside
goes
goes the
David
McLaren of Baker.
Comes
Wow.
Baker.
Have you ever seen a hive of Baker and Rayfield? That was very poor. Well, the exit of into Pico de Pato now.
Oh, Roach.
Contact!
Roach coming in like a wrecking ball.
That was some villainy there.
Yes, indeed.
Rayfield basically just caught out on the wrong line, isn't he? Everybody just sort of caused the
Floodgates
train
have opened.
through. Back
now
in
he
line
might
now,
be-
but he's under pressure from Bart Dellman.
Yeah, the Belgian driver in the Mercedes. Damaged Mercedes though, Adam, so he's not going to get fantastic straight line speed out of this, I don't think, but he's drawing alongside the Ferrari. Rayfield is right to the inside, that's compromising his line quite a lot.
He's sliding about on the braking as well. The Mercedes thinking about it, the Ferrari thinking about spinning out. They go through the centre rest and now through Curve de Sol. We've got just under a minute to go. I think this is the penultimate lap. I think we might get one more in after this.
Yeah, it's going to be close, I think. Having a look, seeing if we can find any other battles going on there. Race 2 winner Alex Everett is 19th ahead of Stuart McFadden, who's 20th. McFadden taking liberal usage of the lack of an incident limit, shall we say.
Just saw that, yeah. Oh dear.
It's alright, he's serving right because he's going twice as far as everyone else doing that. It didn't really gain him any time on the BMW either.
Right, 20 seconds to go as Nicole Foggy goes through John Cow. I reckon this is going to be the last lap.
Let's have a look then. Nicole Foggy's coming through the final part of the lap.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I think they might let us go for one more, 1, 0.
Let's see, the checkered flag
lap.
has not received Nicole Foggy, so got another 4.31 kilometres to go. I don't think that's going to bother him though, Alex, because the car has been flawless all day.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you'll just enjoy this lap.
The internet connection's not flawless at the moment though. You see that?
That's the big disadvantage of getting your internet wrong.
Hey, but in all seriousness,
oh no, Daleman and Rayfield
and a McLaren in the wall.
Harrod. What happened? Going through centre S. Oh, Rayfield, the car finally let go on him.
He was defending with all his worth, wasn't he? Turn 2.
Harrod goes.
He had a bit of a death wiggle, and Daleman was on the inside and just clips Harrod. I think everybody else avoids that wreckage. Terrible look for the Limit Squad car and for Pete Harrod.
Such a good race up until then as well. Bet you wish that was the final lap, the one before.
He will indeed. And into Yun Shaolin comes Nicole Foggy. And when the only blip in the race is your internet connection, you know you've had a pretty good one. And the Scotsman in the Mercedes for Northern Lights Racing is going to come through. And he was denied victory in race 1. But there'll be no denying Nicole Foggy this time. He takes race 3.
And a Savidovic kind of style stat for you. He's won at every single race meeting so far this season.
Well, there you go. He's doing a Wojciech. And there's a cluster of cars here coming across. Oh, look at this. Alex, Melcher, Bunn and... Oh, Melcher's a lap down, but it's Bunn and McFadden who are fighting in the Ferraris over positions.
Get that up on screen. Here we go.
Oh, how's that rear wing providing him with that extra speed?
I have no idea. How is he in front of McFadden with the damaged car like that? No idea. Look at the Ford GT going in the straight line as well. A lap down. Matt Bunn, though, nicking that position on the final lap from McFadden. No. Oh, he's stuck in the corner. Go and sit in the corner and face the wall.
Dunce.
You've called him far worse than that in the past. As we've got, I think everybody's finished, have they? Oh no, we've just got a couple of cars coming out of the final corner. Maciej Sakovic. Oh dear.
Every now and anyway, Stuart.
Something's happened to Ben Gregory's been involved in some things, it looks like.
Yeah, something's kicking off there. Here comes Maciej Sakovic to cross the line and take what will be 27th place. That's a position gained on the last lap because of Alex Everett, I believe. Something happened to Alex Everett on that last lap.
Oh, the BMW not making it to the end.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. After winning race 2, I'll have a quick look for you to see what happened. No, we're only through the finishing order. It was involving. Stuart McFadden. It was involving Stuart McFadden here. Let's just have a look. Going into the tight and twisty part of the circuit. Oh dear. But how does that result in Alex Everett's retirement, I must ask? Well, that looks like a rage quit, I think.
He hasn't been disqualified because there's no incident limit. So
Yeah.
Scott Malcolm has apparently finished 24th place 3 times tonight.
There you go. Good stat there. 24th, 24th, and 24th.
Good consistency.
And yet the reverse grid just never helped him, really. Well, he started 7th and finished 24th.
Yeah. Well, that was an entertaining race, Adam. And if you could take us through the classification for race 3.
Well, that's Nick. That's Northern Lights Racing winning 2 of the 3 races tonight, but with 2 different manufacturers. BMW race 2, Mercedes race 3. Nicole Foggy wins. 2nd place for Jake Blackhall. He started there. Chris Wood finishing in 3rd. Sam Reed 4th. 5th, Dave Baker. 6th is Kieran Roach, with Lewis Bibby finishing 7th. 8th, Ben Gregory. 9th, Richie Kafenku. And 10th for Bart Delman. Clinton Bell finishing in 11th. Pete Newman 12th. So despite that crash, he still was able to get a top 15 finish. Christian Rose in 13th, Ross McFarlane in 14th, then Tom Jacobs 32nd to 15th, Stephen Dawson in 16th, Pete Harrod 17th, 18th for Matt Bunn, just heading home, Stuart McFadden in 19th, then 20th for Matt Keeber, 21st Dave Crozier, 22nd Jason Rowe, 23rd the pole sitter Josh Rayfield. It all unfolded on that final lap when we got that extra lap in. Scott Malcolm 24th, 25th Julian Janovsky, then 26th Lee Woodburn, 27th Magic Sakovic, and then the cars 1 lap down or more. Alex Everett, Dion Phillips, Dennis Melchert, and the cars that didn't finish the race, A.D. King, Sharon Kaiser, Robert Lundgren, David White, Zachary Buchanan, and Ash Sutton flipped over in the first corner. So from hero to 0 with the win in race 1 and the last position in race 3.
Yeah, it wasn't wasn't the finest hour there, was it? For Ash Sutton, but you know he has those races. He tends to, and tends to come back from them in good style. We've got some interviews, Alex. Who's going to be the victim?
Do we need to bring up Dennis first? Do we not?
I think we do.
Does not feel like a...
And Dennis Melchert joins us in the commentary box. Dennis, can you hear us?
Yes. Hello. Good evening.
Hello. So, let's just start. It must have been an emotional evening for you before we get to the racing, and what a fantastic gesture by the organisers to put the parade lap on there. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. Just when I came in here for a quick shout out that I have to thank everybody in making that possible, and especially you, Andrew, for your nice words as well. I watched it after race 1, so yeah, it was nice, very nice.
Well, like I said, you're very welcome, and you know we've been thinking about you this week, and you know, it's always I can't find the word really. It's a horrible situation, obviously, but
Yeah.
The fact that you're carrying on with it is obviously excellent. Very happy to see you out racing with us tonight. And on that point, the old girl, the Ford GT, didn't do too bad, did she? 5th place in race 2.
Let's talk about race 2. That's okay.
that was the only one. Oh, by the way, what happened in the first race? Because we saw you made a fantastic start. You were up inside, I think, maybe the top 12 or so. I think you were 27th or so on the grid, and then you ended up going into the pits. So what exactly happened there?
I tried to avoid a little crash there in the second corner, or in the second corner, and then I hit my teammate a bit.
Oh.
He had no damage at all, or a bit damage, and my car, I had a meatball after half a second or something like that.
Well, you have to. It was if you watch the broadcast back, you will see that your teammates managed to have a better crash in the race earlier on. So we'll leave it to you to watch that. But is there before we leave you for the night, is there anybody else who you want to say a big thank you to? Show the teammates and things like that.
Yeah, I want to thank Dave, because he was the first person I was able to talk to with my problems at the moment, and Mr. Bunn as well, because he organized all the stuff on the homepage for the parade lap today. I want to send some greetings out to my mother. She's watching at the moment. My uncle, my grandmother, my cousin, and 2 or 3 friends as well. So thank you for watching, and yeah, that's it.
Excellent. Well, Dennis, thank you very much for joining us under the circumstances, and we look forward to speaking with you again soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Dennis Melchett there, and Alex, fantastic really to see him coming in and talking to us, and also doing so well on the track despite everything that's happened, really.
Yeah, it's it's not quite the same, but obviously I lost my grandmother start of this year. And it kept me out of the car for quite some time. She brought me up, so it can hit you hard, can't it? So good to see him out there and having fun and getting a result as well. So yeah, all credit to him.
And I think that might be quite a nice point to end on tonight. And apologies to the guys who were waiting, but I think that's a good time to end. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching the coverage of the World GT Championship tonight. And we hope you enjoyed it. We definitely did. And our next stop is the final round of the BSR MX5 Showdown. That will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And then on Thursday night, it's the big one. We go to Daytona International Speedway for the final round of the 2017 British Sim Racers Touring Car Championship. So we look forward to see you joining us there. And but for now, from Interlagos, from all of us here at Apex Racing TV, from the World GT Championship, it's good night.